look on the structural design portions for the competitive examinations like PSC for AE and overseer grade. So like for structural design, so what actually you need to look is the most important points coming under the RCC and the steel structures. So the RCC, hope you know what is actually the full form of RCC. It is the reinforced cement concrete, and also you need to go through the most important portions from steel structures. Okay, so presently the method which is used for designing the structural elements are actually the limit state method that is following in India and different countries. So we have a code for that limit state method of design, that is actually the IS 456 in detail. It gives the various standards while designing the structural element in limit state method. So the limit state method is actually of two categories. The first one is the limit state of collapse, and the second one is the limit state of serviceability. Okay, so here you can add on that two categories of limit state. So here you can see the two categories, and the first one, the limit state of collapse, actually deals with the strength and stability of the structure. So here you can add on, it deals with the strength and stability. So when you see these words like which of the limit state is used for the strength and stability, so the answer is limit state of collapse. Then the limit state of serviceability deals with the deflection and cracking. So the deflection and cracking. So these are the points you need to keep in mind. The limit state of collapse deals with the strength and stability, and the limit state of serviceability deals with the deflection and cracking. Next, we can look at the partial safety factor, in short it is PSF. So there will be partial safety factor for the material as well as for the different combination of the loads. So in RCC, in general, there are two materials. The first one is concrete and the second one is steel. So for concrete, the partial safety factor is 1.5. So that is important. It can be asked the partial safety factor for concrete is. And also the partial safety factor for steel is 1.15. Okay, so the partial safety factor for steel is less when compared to that of concrete. It is because the steel is usually manufactured from the industry or from using the machineries. Therefore, that preparation of steel is highly durable. So that is why the partial safety factor is taken as 1.5 in the case of steel. That is an important point. It was asked in the previous competitive examination why the partial safety factor for steel is less than that of concrete. So the answer is the steel is manufactured by using the proper machineries and all. So that is why the partial safety factor for steel is less. Then on coming to the loads, so there are different combinations of load recommended by IS 456. So here you can see the different combination. So the first one is dead load. So sulfate is an example for dead load. So the dead load plus imposed load or live load. Okay, for this combination, the partial safety factor for load, here you can see the load. So the partial safety factor for the load is taken as 1.5. Then for the combination of dead load plus wind load, so WL stands for the wind load. So the partial safety factor is 1.5 again. Then for this combination, dead load plus imposed load, then plus wind load or earthquake load, the partial safety factor is a little less, so that is 1.2. Okay, so for these two combination of loads, the partial safety factor is 1.5, and for this it is 1.2.